All right, artists, the first step to weaving is cutting our loom. Your paper's already folded in half, but if you didn't have your bag and you're using a piece of other paper, you need to fold it in half. Then we're going to stop and make sure that the open part is facing away from our body and that the folded part is facing toward our body. You're going to go all the way down to the edge of the open part and just kind of barely fold it back a little bit. This is going to give us a stop line to remind us that we need to stop cutting. Next, we're going to start to cut the holes that are going to form the warps in our loom, which are the parts that go up and down. If you know that you might have a hard time drawing cutting a straight line, you could draw the line first, but I'd like for you to try just cutting it without drawing anything. I want you to imagine this is in two equal parts, the folded parts toward you. Find the middle of your piece, and I want you to do this right along with me. Have you found the middle? Imagine cutting a line from the middle all the way up to the stop line. Do it again. Now that you've visualized it, go back right to the middle and cut that line. Okay, we've got basically a fat pair of pants. You might remember this a little bit from first grade too. Now we're going to go to the middle of the left side. Did you find it? And imagine a line going straight up the middle. Straight up the middle. And to the right side, find the middle. And if you need to make a little mark where the middle is, you might do that. You don't have to draw a line all the way up. And we're going to cut all the way to our stop line there, right along the middle. Stop. Stop. And now we've got two pairs of pants. Now we are going to cut each of these four pieces into two pieces right in the middle. So find the middle of each piece and mark it. And if you feel like it's going to be hard for you to keep a straight line, you can take a piece of paper or a ruler and you can draw the line if that makes it easier for you to cut it straight. But if you feel like you've already been doing a good job of cutting a nice straight line without drawing your line first, you can go ahead and get started just cutting it without drawing anything beforehand. Go ahead and do that now on yours. All right, our loom is cut, and when we open it up with the mountains toward the ceiling, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, almost exactly the same width warp pieces that are going up and down vertically. Let's move our loom out of the way and talk about cutting some weft strips. Those are the pieces that we're gonna weave in and out across. You can use any paper that you want. Like I have this drawing that I made a couple months ago. I'm not really interested in keeping it like it is, so I could cut that up. If you're at home and you've got newspaper or pictures from magazines or even notebook paper, whatever paper you want, you're going to cut some strips for yourself. So go ahead and get started. I'm going to cut these some wide strips, and if they're a little bit wider than your loom, that's okay. You can always trim the extra. Try to keep them close to the same size, but they don't actually all need to be perfectly the same size. That's okay. And you can cut some wefts that are from different materials too. When you have some paper weft strips cut out, whatever paper you've got around, then you're ready to start weaving. You can press the green next arrow to continue with the next step of your weaving playlist.